What's good with y'all boys? It's Ricey and we back with another video. In today's video I wanted to give you guys basically another Ironfist guide, but in this one I wanted to show you guys really how to play Ironfist after the rework, because I felt like my last one was a little outdated. Give y'all some actual tips that can help you in your ranked matches. I want to show you guys how to one-shot combo on Ironfist and prove to you guys that the damage nerfs aren't as bad as y'all are thinking they are. I'm also going to be doing a VOD review, and honestly I recommend just skipping to the VOD review, because that is where I will give the most tips and the best tips from gameplay wise. But if you want to know what his counters are, how to play the kit, how to use the kit, and what not to do on Ironfist, then I recommend just watching the whole video in general. I do have 30 hours this season only playing Ironfist. Overall, I do have 115 hours on Ironfist. This is my most played character for a reason. I think he's extremely strong in season 1.5. And I do think that most of the time that people are playing Ironfist, they are playing him wrong. This character is playable in top 500. As you can see here from eating pizza, his career profile I'm pretty sure is private. Actually, it isn't. But you see he mainly plays Ironfist, and he is a top 17. So Ironfist is playable in the entirety of this game, and he's extremely strong this season. As you can see, Ironfist one trick is top 17 right now, chat. But yeah, so I'm gonna start off with giving you guys tips on the character playstyle with like a guide type thing, and then I'm going to go straight into a VOD review. Alright chat, so to start off this guide, I do want to start off by saying Ironfist is a 4-star character, so you have to know that. He is a 4-star difficulty character. That is only 1 star lower than Spider-Man, chat. So you guys playing him that like he's a 2 or 3 star, you're automatically playing him wrong. You have to actually think, play correctly, and be able to dive with this character. He is not a tank buster. He is a dive hero. And just letting you go, no, this character is not easy from the start, chat. He is a 4-star difficulty character. Alright, to start off, I'm pretty sure we all know the basic abilities. You have the block, you have the shift, and then you have the empowered form, and then you have his E. Basically 4 different abilities that you can use all in unison. But what I really want to talk about is the one-shot combo. I want to address the damage that people are saying, like, oh yeah, the damage nerfs are crazy, he's so bad now, I can't play because he can't do damage, and blah 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 blah. I'm going to show you guys in depth how to actually kill with Ironfist, and stop like wasting your cooldowns. You don't want to use your shift to only escape. It's not as good as you think it is. You want to use your shift to engage and try to kill a target. Can we kill Luna? Can we kill Luna? First thing you want to know as Ironfist is his one-shot combo. So as soon as you get the character to half HP, this is what you should be paying attention to right here. You kick. If it does not kill, you one-tap them. That is the one-shot combo right there, chat. And you can do it very quickly. I'll show you right now. 1, 2, 3, 4. One tap. That is a one-shot combo right there, chat. And they will not be able to react to that if you do it fast enough, and it will let you kill through healing. As long as they are half HP, you will do max damage. And let's say they weren't half HP and you did it just a little bit slightly above. I don't think this is half HP right here. You might still need 1 extra hit, but even then, that's just you doing the combo wrong. See there, I did the combo wrong, but I was still able to kill him extremely fast. But make sure when you're going into dive, you're looking at the target and paying attention to the HP. Do not only kick when they're low HP, because you will obviously one-shot them and do max damage. But you see, it takes way too long to get them to 1 HP, as you see there. In that one combo, they can react. So if you do 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, they're dead. Chat, you have to be able to know when to use your abilities. Like I said, this is a 4-star character. So if you fuck up any of your abilities, you're almost dead. Well, you're not actually dead, because they actually buffed him this patch, making it so he can gain more overhealth from his block. So if you do fuck up, you could literally just run away with your block. As you can see here, I messed up on going to the back line. Thing came, I used my block and then used the overhealth I gained from my block to get into a better position. Now if you go on a character like Magic, for example, this is just an example, chat, and you completely miss your E, all you have to do to get out is your shifts. And let's say they were on thing, they just cancel your shifts and now you're dead. But with Ironfist, if you fucked up your shift, you still have that block. Now, if the thing punches you during that block, you get max HP, 500 HP, and you could just back out, chat. That is why I think this character is extremely broken this season, because he has the ability to get out of any situation because of his block. He can block ults, he can gain his block extremely fast because they just buffed his block, and he can one-shot combo. So, like, how would you look at a character like this and say he's bad? I feel like what you guys do wrong, instead of looking for kills with your shift, you guys try and go in and punch them to death, basically tickle monstering them. That's like using Black Panther and not using any of his abilities and just trying to punch them. That's literally what you guys are doing. I'll show you guys what you're doing. This is what you're going to do. Of course you're not going to kill anything, and you're going to tickle monster them if you're just right clicking them. So I recommend actually using your abilities the correct way. And what I mean by that is waiting for them to get half HP, shift, dead. Instant kill like that. And if you can't do that, let's say you do shift. People say, oh yeah, just save your shift for to get out, right? So now with the block nerfs, with the block buffs, you basically can use your shift, go in, instant kill them, and then if somebody turns around, which they most likely will because you just killed somebody, you just block and then run away with the overhealth that you gain. In my opinion, this is what a perfect engage should look like. I'm using every tech, I get mag bubbled, and then as soon as they Luna ult, I'm punching the Luna ult to gain my ultimate charge. I'm not feeding, I'm not in front of the tanks, I'm only going for healers because I know I can kill them. See, the Luna splits away, I blocked her stun, I used the one-shot combo, I killed the group. I'm playing a little safe here because I don't have block. I ult to reset my block cooldown, kill the tank, and then I clean up the Star-Lord. You really need to be able to one-shot combo and practice this in practice range with no ability cooldowns, because this is like really important. I feel like I've locked it in my head on how to do it every time, but like as soon as you like figure it out, you will instantly start ranking up faster, chat. I also did want to show the new Ironfist text that actually just went into the game. So if you didn't know, you can actually genuinely fly with Ironfist. So if you right click and you just look up, you can actually fly with this character. This is really good because it gives the character more mobility, which is another reason why I think this character is very good this season, because he has way more mobility than he had last season. Yeah, we lost the bunny hop, but from us losing the bunny hop, we gained more vertical movement. And we can actually escape unwinnable situations just by punching the air, which is really good in my opinion. Let's say there was a Hela right here. I'm blocking all the damage that comes in, and then I just get away with my right clicks. This is using no movement abilities. I still have my shift, I still have my double jumps, and I still have my my wall run. So if I do this, and then I shift away, and then I fly some more, look how fast I'm going. Or look how far I'm going. I went from all the way right here, over there, to right here. That's like Spider-Man movement. Obviously, it's a little slower, but it's close to that, chat. And then, of course, if you use your ult, you actually do go a further distance way faster. But you probably wouldn't want to do this other than for like stalling cart or like getting away from you using a bad ult. The best way I could say to use your ult is wait until somebody like on your team or you get a kill, because you're not going to be able to do anything with your ult if they have 6 people up. It sounds crazy because yes, an ultimate, but it's just how the game is right now. Unfortunately, Ironfist ult is not as good as it was before because of the damage nerfs, and that is the one thing that I will agree with people on, is the damage nerfs to the ult 100% need to be changed. I don't think his base damage needs to be changed. His base damage is fine to me, but the ult definitely needs a buff. It just takes way too long to kill squishies, and then if they're getting healed, you just can't burst them down as fast. So I recommend either getting a kill on a healer or just getting a kill in general so you don't take as much damage as possible. I feel like what I see a lot of people do wrong as well is using their E wrong. The E is not as important as it was before, where you have to like just press E every fight. Since you have that 300 HP, you can basically like play him like he's the old Ironfist. So instead of having to heal up right before the fight, you could just walk into the fight with 300 HP like how he was before and actually one-shot combo. But by the way, you have to learn that one-shot combo like I just showed you, chat. If you're at the start of the fight, I recommend charging up to 450 HP, going on the back line, and then using that 450 HP to engage, which is really good. But you really don't ever want to use your meditation in the middle of fights, because it just takes way too long to heal up to 450 HP, and you just will basically waste time, like, either looking for a kill or not actually helping your team. So I recommend just using the 300 normal health that you have, and then just getting over health from your block by blocking early or just going in like that. Now I want to talk about bans for this character. I see a lot of people complaining about Namor and PENI. I just want to show you guys kind of why these characters like need to be banned every game, and why Ironfist just cannot play into these characters. So to start off, in my opinion, Ironfist only has 3 counters. The first counter is obviously Namor. This counter characters every single dive in the game, and if you have a dive hero on your team, even as Ironfist, you want to ban this character, chat. The reason I say that is because he's able to place these squids anywhere, and if they right click, it basically becomes a rapid fire turret that does that much damage to you. So imagine you're just wall running on an Ironfist and you're just basically getting beamed by turrets, and that's without the Luna team up. If he has a Luna team up, it's even faster, chat. So that is why I would say ban Namor every game, no matter what. As long as you're on Ironfist, you need to ban Namor every game, because no matter what, even if it's just a headshot, he will still get the rapid fire, as you can see. And then you hit a right click and he gets the rapid fire as well. So he can basically have the rapid fire up at all times, chat. That is why you ban Namor every single game. The next character we have is Hela. So the thing about Hela is she is very broken right now. As you can see, she can 2-shot. So as an Ironfist, she could probably 3-shot you at max HP, like even if you have the overhealth, which is why I say she's a counter. But once she gets nerfed, I feel like she won't be as bad. The only problem that I have with her right now is she can 1-shot or 2-shot from infinite range, as you can see, which basically is a no skill. And it completely counters Ironfist, because even if she sees an Ironfist cross map over there, like you can see here, she can basically just 2-tap, and like he can't do anything, which is why I say she's a counter. But once this damage gets nerfed, I don't think Hela would be as strong against Ironfist as she is right now. I don't think she'll be as strong in general, probably, but yeah, Hela is really strong against Ironfist just because she has that infinite damage range, and she can 2-shot you from literally any range, chat. Alright, and the last counter I say is Hawkeye. I do see a lot of people complain about PENI, but I'll talk about her in a couple seconds. The reason why Hawkeye is a hard counter to Ironfist, obviously because he has that 1-shot. He also has an ability that can knock back Ironfist, so you have to be paying attention to this, because if they do knock you back, he gets a free shot basically, and he can 1-shot you that way. So you have to be careful against Hawkeye. If you do ban Namor, I recommend banning Hela, because Hela Hawkeye is also a really hard comp to play into Ironfist as well. So just like you gotta know what you can get into with Ironfist. Just be careful when you're playing that character. And the last counter, I don't think this is a counter personally, because all you have to do is just play on high ground and PENI can't do anything against you. But people say that PENI is a hard counter to them in their lower rank lobbies. I'll kind of show you guys how to somewhat counter PENI. The one thing you have to do against a PENI is be careful from sitting in her face, because if you're just in her face, obviously she could just right click you and stun you, and you see how long that stun lasts. If she does end up stunning you, she could just like instant kill you basically. She has that burst damage from her, and then anybody who sees you stunned in her face, you're getting punched. So if you're not getting punched, you're getting shit on. But most of the time, if they're on PENI, you do not want to be frontlining. Honestly, with Ironfist, you don't want to be frontlining in general, because frontlining is just not as strong as people think it is. And it's really not his character identity. People think he's a little Wolverine, but he's just not. All they did was give him more damage to tanks. Literally, that's it. He's the same exact character. He has a little bit less damage. He has the same 1-shot combo. All they did was give him more damage to tanks. That's literally it. But with PENI, obviously you gotta watch out for the mines, and I feel like people do struggle with that a lot. The best way to counter PENI mines is literally just walk into the mines with your block. It's really hard for me to show this since I'm kind of the only like player, but I'll try and find a clip of me killing PENI mines. But literally all you would do, let's say the PENI mine was right there, you walk into the PENI mines, punch them a couple times. As soon as you see these little spiders, Like here, I'll show you. As soon as you see these little spiders run up, you can see them. Look, they run up. As soon as you see those run up, you instantly hold block, and I can guarantee you, you will be around 400 to 450 HP, and just instantly break the penny mines after that. So you 1, 2, 3. As soon as you see the little spiders, block, and then right click and break the penny mines. Get out. If you can't get out, or if you can get a kill, get a kill. But if you can't, just instantly get out either with your shift or with your raw runs or your double jumps, chat. All right, I think I found a good matchup against the penny. So here I'm going into the penny mines. As soon as I land inside of the spider webs, I start blocking, instantly get 400 HP. I use the Groot wall to get out of the penny mines, then I break the trap. After I break the trap, I'm still focusing the back line. Here we do hit a Groot ult. I use my ult to finish off the kills. Mind you, there's still penny mines all over me, so I'm instantly blocking, jumping away from the spider webs as much as possible. You can see I'm kind of running from them and dodging them as much as possible, and then I kind of just clear up the fight because there's no more spider mines. And you playing like this and just staying away from the mines in general will let you live for so much longer, chat. Like, so just completely avoid the spider mines in general, but try to do as much damage as possible while doing that. You don't want to do this like 99% of the time because one, it's not your job as an Iron Fist. But if it is a big problem in your matches, that is the one thing you should be doing, is jumping into the penny mines, waiting for the spiders to crawl up to you, using your block, and then just lasering it. If you can't kill it, obviously get out. If you can, then stay in and kill it. But honestly, I don't think penny is a counter because obviously, let's say the penny mines were right here, you can just sit right above them. Like, if you're struggling against penny, bro, I can't even lie to you, brother. You're just buns. You're buns at the character, brother. But just try and stay on the high ground. Stay away from the penny mines as much as possible, and just do not dive the penny. Like, you should, if anything, you should be killing the penny mines before you dive the penny, because 99% of the time the penny is sitting in the penny mines, chat. So if you see a penny sitting in penny mines, break the penny mines. Like, that is my only like option that I can give you against that. Penny does not counter Iron Fist in my opinion, as long as you're not sitting in her face playing like an idiot and thinking you're Wolverine when you're really not. This character is not Wolverine. Please stop saying that and thinking that in the comments. He's not Wolverine. Holy shit, bro. He's a whole completely different character, chat. Alright, chat. This was a game against the Spider-Man one trick. This is an Eternity lobby. If I do have enough time, I will go try and do like a GM or something. But like I said, at the beginning, you want to be able to ban Hela and Namor. These characters are extremely broken against Iron Fist. If you don't want to ban Hela, make sure you ban Namor. And then ban whoever else is really strong against you. If you have to, beg your teammates to ban the characters. Also, Bucky is a really good ban. I just don't think he's as strong against Iron Fist because literally 99% of his abilities give him full charge. So I don't think Bucky's that strong against Iron Fist. As long as you're playing correct against him and you're blocking all his abilities, you should be fine. Alright, to start off this game, we did have a one above all on our team, and also we had a 13-year-old prodigy Spider-Man, which was really interesting. So on the start of this, I take this left flank. I like taking this left flank because if they do walk here, they will never see me because I won't walk through main. I'm always on this left flank and always looking for opening on the back line. I see that they're not here, so now I'm looking here. You can take this far route right here where this Jeff was going if you want to, but I just like going in this opening and wall running on this wall right here. So as you can see here, I'm instantly looking for backline. I see that this Luna's here taking damage from my Jeff, so I go and help my Jeff and kill him like that. That is very important to know. If you have a dive hero, just wait for one of your dive heroes to dive in before you do. This will, one, cause you less deaths, and two, take a bunch of attention off of you. So being able to dive that Luna there and helping my Jeff was really good for the start of the fight and securing a pick. He picked the right target. All I did was just finish off the pick. Using my shifts, I don't waste any time using my shift either. I instantly go in, punch her, see her HP, then use my shift. Here, I saw that this Mantis was 1 HP, insta kill her, and then I did accidentally feed on this tank. This is also why I say Iron Fist is not a tank buster. As you can see here, you still lose those 1v1s against tanks, bro. Like, So stop just trying to focus tanks and thinking you're going to do something on that. Like I said in the guide, you are not Wolverine. Stop this. This is a dive hero at the end of the day. So here I'm helping my Jeff again. But as you can see, this is also a really important tip when you're going into your next matches. If you have 2 dead at any time, as you can see here, we had 2 dead. If you have 2 dead at any time, just give up the fight, bro. There's no point in staying in the fight. You will feed their ults and basically just give yourself another death on the board. That's just why you see me and Jeff just backing out here, bro. There's no point. And that is really important to know as a Grandmaster and a Celestial Ironfist, because most of the time in those ranks, if there's 2 dead, you most likely lost the fight. So just save your record and just live, bro. So here, my team was complaining about me them having no help in the backline since we do have a Thing and a Spider-Man. So basically, there was 3 people diving and they had no help in the backline. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna switch up my playstyle since they have no help in the backline and kind of play like a tank. So if you don't know how to play like a tank, I recommend obviously playing a tank because you can play Iron Fist like a tank because of the overhealth buff. So here you see me peeling for my supports. Notice how there's 2 people here following me. Mind you, this is what I was talking about with the overhealth from Iron Fist. There's 2 people fighting me here. This is 2 DPS plus I'm getting shot by the Luna and most likely the Mantis. Notice how my HP goes from like 150 to 329 just from 1 block. I'm using the overhealth that I gained to escape, using the punches to escape. Don't use my shit until I need to. I felt like I was gonna die here since they had 4 here, so that's when I popped my shift and I get into safety. I'm playing like a tank here. Still waiting, still waiting. We get 1 pick. I use my overhealth because I know I'm going to need the overhealth to play as a tank. Go on the magic, take a little bit of damage, and try to clear the magic up. Unfortunately, they did use an ult there, so we do lose the fight, and then I just escape. You have to know also, whenever a Star-Lord does use an ult, it's very important to just get away, bro. He can beam you no matter what you do. You can try and shift away. You can try and run away. There's literally nothing you can do against that ult as Iron Fist other than block. So once you block, just try your hardest to get away. My team was actually winning the fight after I got that health pack somehow. So I instantly go on the magic. And also this is another thing that I say. It is your job to take out Magic as Iron Fist since you have that auto track. She literally cannot run away from you. It's literally impossible for a Magic to win a 1v1 against the Iron Fist unless the Iron Fist is bad. You can block all of her damage and more. So here I'm playing safe. I'm playing for my backline. I know that there's a VP behind. Like I said, I'm trying to play like the tank and just stopping dive from instantly diving my backline. We do get an ult out here. I can't really do much here since they do have Luna ult, but try and get my ult. I see Magic. I'm just trying to stop her from diving the backline. Ended up getting that out. I ulted here. I don't actually think I did anything. Okay, let's see. I kill Magic. Or I get close to killing Magic. Ooh. I go on the mag because I'm seeing he's getting no heals. And it's also really, really, really hard. You have to know this to kill a good Magic if she's within 6. Because as you can see here, the Magic can just sit there and take infinite damage because of her ult. Her ult charge actually gives her a bunch of overhealth. So you gotta be realizing that as well, chat. But like I said before, you're basically the only character that can kill a Magic as Iron Fist. Right here, I'm playing to help my backline again. He missed his ult. I'm chasing him down. Now the whole team's on him, which is really good. Don't want him to kill anybody, so I shift. That's also a really good thing to know as well. Like I said before, if you see anybody at half HP, just use your shift, bro. Like even just 75 HP, because the lower HP they are, the more damage you do. I see here he's half HP. So what do? I shift. And now look at his HP. Now he basically won. That's 2 tappable. So I just need to hit 2 extra hits. So don't be scared to be using your shift when they have close to half HP, chat. It's really important to know that as an Iron Fist, because like I said, the damage nerfs, they're really hard to go play with, but you have to make those exceptions. I push Adam here since he's a free pick every time. And then I'm going on the Star-Lord. I think I kind of threw here by using my shift early. We killed the Mantis. I'm playing safe for that ult. They do TP the point. Our Jeff gets them in the ult. I really want to kill this. What the fuck am I doing? Oh my god, I did. Okay, I think I accidentally shifted into the portal. Into the last fight here of the round. Here I'm looking to just damage the tanks. You see how notice how I'm damaging the tanks, and then I instantly go to the back line. I'm only damaging the tanks to stop the front line. Like that. Other than that, you will never see me frontlining. There's literally no reason to. You see here, I'm frontlining, but as soon as I see that the Strange is nowhere close to low HP, I instantly swap to the Mantis because she's a better pick. It is really important to realize this as a DPS no matter what, because most of the time the back line is lower than the front line. But you see here, Strange is full HP. Focus him down. I'm like, nah, not even worth it. You see, I didn't even do damage there. If this bitch heals him at all here, he's basically full HP and I'm doing nothing. So instead of that, I instantly go to the person that can heal the Strange and I kill her and then go back to the front line. Or actually, I stay up because we're losing this fight. I gain my overhealth because I'm looking for a touch here. Go on the front line. Notice how I'm moving towards the back line as I'm on the front line. I see that he's getting no help there, so I'm just punching the front line here. If you're doing a lot of damage to the front line, that's probably the only time you should be focusing on the front line. And there I was doing a lot of damage. Here I'm ulting. Oh yeah, this is when I got death. We don't talk about that, Chad. Don't talk about that. Don't talk about that. But like I do want to go back to this because I do want to show you guys my thought process through me actually frontlining here. So the reason I'm frontlining here is because one, they only have dagger on point. They're Adam Warlock, as you can see there, he was coming back to point, and I'm pretty sure they don't have Mantis, because if they had Mantis on point, they would have probably ulted here. So I'm punching frontline. I see that I'm doing a little bit of damage, but it's not enough damage for me, and I still see this dagger to the left side of my screen here. So I'm moving towards the back line while punching the tanks. So it's forcing the tanks to turn around, look at me, and infinitely feed my block. Notice how I'm 450 HP here. Now I'm 500 HP. So I'm punching the tanks because I noticed, look, we'll just try and watch the fight as a whole. I'm punching the tanks here because I noticed that they're taking infinite damage and that we have 2 people on the back line and she's 1 HP, so they're guaranteed to die. So I notice I'm doing a lot of damage, and as soon as I see this bubble come from this Magneto on this Strange, I instantly switch targets to the mag. I saw she was 1 HP. I was like, I'll just let the group kill her and I'll lower the mag. So if you ever see that bubble going out, that is a good time to swap towards mag, but only if the backline is not healing him. That is the best time. And on domination points like this, the backline is 99% of the time going to be getting dove, so you can easily kill the tanks. Just don't make that your main priority. That's not your priority unless you need to. Your priority is to kill the backline. That is the best and the most time you can do the most damage. So I did end up getting diffed here, but fortunately we did win the round, I'm pretty sure. And then we go into the next round. So in this next round, they switched up the comp a little bit. So instead of the Strange, they went Thing to counter my Iron Fist. But little do people know, Thing does nothing but feed Iron Fist block and give him more ult charge. So this is actually a really good pick for me. Like I said, most of the counters that counters dive just don't counter Iron Fist because he has this block. So even if even if the Thing just ran up to me and shifted me on the ground trying to stop my dive, he can't do anything to me because one, I can still auto track and get out of the little whatever thing that takes away my movement, and I can still block and just walk out of it. So it's just pointless to play Thing against the Iron Fist. I'm just letting that know for those tank mains. So here I'm punching the tanks, just trying to build my ult as fast as possible. Notice how I'm still punching the tanks, but I changed my focus off of the tanks onto the Star-Lord because I know I would do more damage to the Star-Lord trying to go on my backline than the tank just sitting there getting healed by the backline. As you can see here, this is the worst time to be punching this Thing. He has this Cloak and Dagger who's about to get up here, triple heals, and a Mantis. Mind you, this is me playing Iron Fist into quote-unquote the worst comp for Iron Fist. Triple heals. Punching the tanks, I back up here because I know I'm not going to do anything. And I'm not getting healed as well. You got to be able to notice when you're not getting healed. If you're not hearing those little healing effects when you're punching the tanks, you're most likely not getting healed there. I see that he's going on my Luna, so I cancel my E early. And then I'm just going back to the front line. Notice how I'm going to the front line and then I instantly move to the back line though. Unfortunately, it was a feed though because, like I said, it kind of, I'm not even gonna lie, the thing kind of countered me here. He did earthbound me. I didn't even know he earthbounded me, which was kind of, yeah, I don't think he did either. But yeah, he earthbounded me, so I wasn't able to get this dagger as fast as I would like to. But yeah, that was just an unfortunate play. Here, I'm seeing that they're super duper deep in the back line. I go for the Adam since he did just ult, get my overhealth, and I'm looking for the Adam again because Adam is the freest kill possible on Iron Fist. Adam can't do anything to defend himself but shoot you, and you can literally just block whenever he's gonna shoot you, so you'll gain more overhealth. He's like a weaker health, kind of. Here, I'm just clearing up tanks because, like I said, they have no heals on point. But as soon as I see that they have no heals on point, where they have no heals, I swap to the healers. Go to the tanks, sees 1 HP, and I'm instantly going to Mantis. Play safe here because they were capping point. But now we're getting into the holding stage. What's really important to know as an Iron Fist, especially holding on maps with a lot of high ground, you should always be wall running. As here, you see I'm peeking. Oh, actually, our Luna had ult here. I remember this. So our Luna had ult here, so I'm looking for an engage here. I'm just walking in, just feeding my ult charge, trying to get a little bit, block a little up. I go for this thing here because he is walled, and I know he's not going to get healed. You have to be, like I said before, you have to be realizing when the tanks aren't going to get healed and when they are. And even there, I was not able to get that kill. Because obviously he's a tank, he has more HP, and he got healed. So like I said, just focusing tanks is just no reason to on Iron Fist. I do start on the tanks, and then as you see here, I move to the backline. I start on the tanks, move to the backline. I start on the tanks, get my ultimate, get my block charge, and then I instantly move to the backline. Only reason I'm punching Mag here is because I don't actually want him to ult me. This is a really good and important thing to know as Iron Fist. If a Mag ever ults, and you're auto tracking to him like this, he will never be able to ult you. If he tries to ult you, he will waste his ult every single time. So in my opinion, the best place for me to go here, instead of just going on the healers and him being able to still one-shot me while I'm trying to kill the healers here, I just punch the Mag. So he's not able to one-shot me, and it basically makes me live for free. So here I get my overhealth, and what do? I instantly go to the heals. Because she's half HP, I get the pick. He earthbounds me, I do die here. But I was still able to get a really big pick there and basically make it so they were down a healer. I don't think we actually win this fight, which is kind of unfortunate. But we do come back. And this is the second to last fight, I'm pretty sure. Let's see what we do here, chat. Playing here in main because I'm wanting to frontline. I get my overhealth. I'm instantly going to the front line. I want to take as much damage in the front line so they waste all their cooldowns. I ult. And now I'm just trying to kill the Mantis because she just Mantis up there. We ended up killing her. I see the Adam from the corner of my eye. Instantly go on Adam. And then I clean up this legendary because you can fly with Iron Fist ult. Like I said, it's really important to know that now because you can kill things that you weren't able to kill before, chat. Also, something that I want you guys to notice is you see me strafing here when I go on this Adam. Adam is able to do a lot of damage. Like I said, he's a mini Hella. And so this is kind of how you want to play against Bucky, Adam, Hella's players. Whenever you're just in their face and you don't have your block, you should always be strafing like this. You see how I'm going left to right, but I'm still doing as much damage as possible, waiting until he's half HP, and then I use my shift to finish off the kill. I do want to show that again. Your attacks are pretty weak. Going on Adam, using the movement. He gets the health pack. I'm strafing so he doesn't kill me. Wait until he gets half, uses my shift to finish off the kill. I go on Thing here since he's 1 HP, go on Mag since he's 1 HP. Mind you, they're getting no heals. That is the only time you go on the tanks. And boom, we win the fight.
Almost bowed out.
Alright, so here I'm gonna start on the front line again. I gain my overhealth, punch the tanks a little bit, and what do? I swap to the heals. Per usual. Waste out a cooldown for my Spider-Man, so he was able to get a huge Spider-Man ult there. because I made the right choice there and I went on the healer instead of just punching the tanks like a fucking idiot. I'm sorry, bro, but like I gotta let y'all know this. I get my overhealth by frontlining. That is the only reason you should be frontlining there. You see, I frontline, I got out earthbound, so if I do dive the backline, he's not gonna be able to counter me, and I have 500 HP. So now, right here, there is nothing these two characters can do to Ironfist right now. He is invulnerable. All they can do is get this overhealth gone, and as soon as this overhealth is gone, for me, I'm using my shift to get out. That's if they do that fast enough. They cannot one-shot me in this state and form. They have no character to one-shot me here. So, I'm literally just a 500 HP Ironfist in their backline that they can do nothing about. Which is why I say this character is so fucking strong this season, chat. So, here, I go to the Mantis. Because I'm on the Mantis, she looks at me. She's like, oh, I gotta sleep this guy. She sleeps me. What does our Spider-Man do? Go on the backline and ult. And now they have nothing to counter the Spider-Man ult but runes. They already used it. And now that's 2 dead. I clean up. That's 3 dead. Now we win the fight. This is why you don't punch the tanks, chat. This is exactly why you don't punch the tanks. I do die here, unfortunately, because I wasn't getting healed. But oh, and I kind of missed my block. But we do win the fight. I end up going back. See that they're in the Guru. All I'm looking for is just trying to get damage here. Want to do as much damage as possible. I think I'm looking for the cloak here because me punching the tanks does nothing. I want to kill the cloak as soon as she comes out of the ult, which I do. Go on mag, like I said before. If you're on mag, you most likely will not get ulted. Kill the mag because he has no heals. And then I go on strange. He has no heals. And then I go on the thing because he has no heals, chat. I do die, but we still win the game because I made right plays back to back to back. I made the perfect plays back to back to back to back to back, chat. You should never be focusing tanks on Ironfist. Please, please, please stop doing that, man. Like, there is literally no reason to, bro. You're still a dive hero. You need to be diving the backline. That is your job. There is no identity crisis with this character. He is a dive hero, and you need to be killing the backline.